Welcome back to Intables, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Night Countdown. I'm going to go over the top 5 EV stocks. A lot of people have been talking about what exact levels are we trying to hold above from here. Again, leading into Jerome Powell on Wednesday. How exactly would I be playing to each one of these, and what exact indicators would give us confirmation on a continuation from here? And I'll ask or in turn as you smash that like button and hit subscribe if you want to see more chart updates on potential breakouts that we mentioned throughout the week. So let's jump into this one. So the first one I'm going to go over with you guys here is Tesla. Again, Tesla breaking over 1,000. Looking to see if we can hold over 1,000. What exact pattern have we been getting when we do break it into all-time highs? What should we be expecting leading into the FOMC meeting on Wednesday with Jerome Powell? Again, announcing tapering on bonds this Wednesday, making sure we can hold up here on Tesla. And if we do not hold up, what exactly should we expect, again, from our previous patterns that we have been having, breaking into new highs? But before we do get started, I want to mention that we do alert breakout alerts of the day. We mentioned BKKT holds it on Monday at $13.95, jumping all up to $56 going 6 extended hours, over 200% on that breakout. And last week, we had two of the largest breakouts that we had of the month with DWAC on Thursday from pre-market at $10. And again, that's Trump Media Technology trying to go public through DWAC, having that major breakout from $10 in pre-market all the way up to $175 in the next day, over 1,600% on that breakout. And later on that day, we had another sympathy with DWAC with PHUN at $1.35, jumping all the way up to $24 in the next day, over 1,800% on that breakout. So if you do want to see all of our breakout alerts of the day, go to instables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert that again. So as you guys can see on the 4-hour chart on Tesla, we have been breaking these new highs. We had that gap up from 900 to 1,000. As you guys can see previously, we had that high at 900, looking to see if we can continue on past that. Had that gap up, looking to see if we can continue on with that momentum as we are getting compression candles coming in, as we are getting some rejection to the upside. Again, with the FOMC meeting this Wednesday, announcing tapering. What does that mean here for Tesla? I want to back up here so you guys can see what has been happening when we do break into new highs. As you guys can see, we had our previous bull flag and we had our confirmation on that break. As you guys can see, we had our gap up and we did have those compression candles come out and we had our extension from then. And we did come back down and did test the 20 moving average multiple times. And then we had that extension. So again, if we do come up here and we do come back down into this FOMC meeting on the 20 moving average, in my opinion, we could have a bounce from then, and my stop loss would easily be 1,000 if we did continue on past 1,000. But in my opinion, if we do cool down into the FOMC meeting on Wednesday, then we could be testing the 20 moving averages. We do still have the 20 moving average above the 50 here, and we could come back down and test the 20 moving average just like we saw previously, and then have that extension. Again, as you guys can see on the bull flag, we did have that breakout. We did have that compression and we had our extension. Again, as you guys can see, also previously we had that consolidation, we had that breakout, we had that compression, and we had that extension. So again, Tesla has been continuously repeating this. If we do have another extension here on Tesla, then I would be looking to see if we can take profits at that point in time. But again, in my opinion, Tesla very bullish at this point in time, especially breaking over 1,000. As long as we do hold over 1,000, in my opinion, then we are looking very bullish and very strong. In my opinion, one of the easiest plays that I've seen. But again, with the FOMC meeting on Wednesday, making sure we can hold over 1,000 with Tesla is exactly what we'll be looking for. And if we can bounce back over 1,000 after the FOMC meeting, if we do drop down below it, then I would be looking for that continuation from then. Now, the next one I want to go over with you guys here is Lucid Motors. The reason I want to go over Lucid is because we have been breaking into new highs. We finally did break over that $40 mark, but we could not hold above it. I want to make sure we do cover this because if we can hold over $40 and we could get that confirmation, we could have a gap up here to 53.81. But again, I am in the perspective that we could have a cool down leading into this FOMC meeting on Wednesday. Very key that we do keep an eye on that because they are going to be announcing tapering and we're going to be looking to see what kind of reaction the market does have to that. What exact levels we are respecting after we do have that cool down. Again, as you guys can see on Lucid Motors, we do have that breakout. Looking to see if we can hold over $40. And with Jerome Powell coming in this Wednesday, in my opinion, if we cannot hold this $35 mark, then we'll be looking to see if we can bounce off this $30 mark. As you guys can see, we could have the 20 moving average come up from that point in time, possibly come back down and bounce off the 20 moving average and continue on from then. If we do not hold over the 20 moving average at that point in time, then I would be looking to see if we can get a re-entry at about $28 if we do come back down again. $26.80 was our previous consolidation and breakout point. In my opinion, if we did start to hit around $28, then I would be buying into it at that point in time. Now, if Lucid Motors does drop down to $20, in my opinion, that's an amazing long play to get back into. But again, going into this week, I will be looking to see if we can either respect this 200 moving average if we do continue on down from the FOMC meeting on Wednesday, or if we can gap up, I would be looking to see if we can reclaim that $40 mark and then get that confirmation here on the MACD, breaking above that previous momentum that we did have here on CCIV. Again, as you guys can see, we're getting very close with a lot of buy pressure that we have been getting, but however, we do not have as much momentum as we did see on that major breakout. So again, Lucid Motors will definitely be on the watch, but making sure we do continue on with this momentum, leading into not much momentum that we are expecting leading into Wednesday. So Lucid Motors will definitely be on the watch for that gap up. Now, jumping into the next one here, it's another EV stock. A lot of people curious if NIO is going to get the same momentum that we saw on Tesla and Lucid Motors. As you guys can see, overall, we have a symmetric triangle that we have been building out. And I wanted to mention the symmetric triangle because if we do not respect the symmetric triangle and we do drop down below $32, in my opinion, we could continue on down from then. But however, if we do break above the symmetric triangle and we do continue on past 53.60, in my opinion, for that breakout point again from our previous high that we did have from this bounce, then in my opinion, we could have that gap up and continuation as we did see on Lucid Motors and Tesla. So I would be looking to see if we can get that break here at 53.61. And again, getting that confirmation, as you guys can see, we had this bounce previously and we do have that buy pressure. Looking to see if we can continue on past that momentum, making sure we do not have that decrease in momentum as we do come up and test that level. So again, making sure we can come up and test 53.61 and making sure we can break over this $45 mark, as that would be just above our symmetric triangle. So in my opinion, making sure we can break over 45 and then breaking over 53.60 here on NIO is exactly what we're looking for. Again, 53.60, our very key breakout point in my opinion for that confirmation. And again, making sure we get that confirmation above our previous buy pressure point and previous momentum that we did have on that bounce, breaking all the way up to 53.60 previously. Again, the MACD is very key for us to get that confirmation on buy pressure because again, a lot of times when you see stocks breaking new highs and you don't see them continuously breaking out, it's because they do not have confirmation on the MACD. So again, very much on the watch to make sure we do get confirmation on the MACD here on NIO. And again, to set that alert here on trading, if you do want to set an alert, you go over the plus sign here on the MACD and you click add alert. And you can put the alert right above your previous buy pressure point, so that way if it does break above it, then you will have confirmation on more momentum at that point in time. And again, this is very key if you guys don't want to watch the stock market the whole time and you want to be alerted on strong momentum moves. Then in my opinion, setting alerts here on the MACD with TradingView is exactly what I would be doing. Now, jumping into charging point here, as you guys can see, previously we had that major breakout jumping all up to $49, looking to see if we can contain this momentum that we have been getting with the 200-day average crossing above the 50 here on the 4-hour chart. And if we can continue on with this momentum, in my opinion, if we can break above this $20 mark, then we could have a gap up here to $32. And if we can break over $32 and we can get that confirmation, then we could have a gap up here to $40 to get that major breakout point that we have been looking for, as we did get a continuation on down from this point from our major breakout that we did have here on charging point. And again, that blue sky breakout breaking into new highs here at $50. But I do like Charging Point because they do have a proof of concept. They actually have sales, and this is an electric vehicle charging company. So if all of these electric vehicle companies continue to break continued highs, then in my opinion, every one of these electric vehicle charging companies will continue on with them. Now, I do like the other electric vehicle charging companies like BLNK and Plug, but however, I do like Charging Point a lot more. I think Charging Points is just another beast. They have a full proof of concept. They have tons of sales, and in my opinion, only going to increase in sales with the new infrastructure bill that could be coming in soon. So again, Charging Point will be on the watch for that continuation. So going into this week, I will be looking to see if we can reclaim that 28.54 mark again with the FOMC meeting on Wednesday. We could be looking at a possible bounce here on the 200-day average and possibly bounce up from then. So again, we will be looking to see if we can respect that 200-day average, as we do have the 200-day average just crossing above the 50 here on the 4-hour chart. If we can continue on with this momentum and we can break over 20.54, then we could get back into play here with Charging Point. So again, Charge Point definitely going to stay on the watch, making sure we can hold this level here at $19. As you guys can see, we got that bounce here at about $17.66. Looking to see if we can continue on with the 200-day average above the 50. If we do cross down below $20, in my opinion, we could have the 200-day average crossing below the 50 at that point in time. So looking to see if we can hold over $20 and making sure we can reclaim 28.54 to get back into play here with Charging Point is exactly what we're looking for here. But again, Charging Point, one of my favorite long plays that I have been looking at. Definitely going to be something that I'm going to keep on the watch here. Now, the last one I'm going to go over with you guys here is IDEX. And the reason I want to go over IDEX is because Ideanomics had a major breakout last year. Looking to see if we can continue on with that momentum. I do want to show you guys exactly which levels we are trying to hold to possibly get that momentum. As you guys can see previously, we did have this bounce here at exactly where we are bouncing here at 184. Looking to see if we can contain this level here. And if we can contain this level and we can get the 200-day average to cross above the 50 here on the 4-hour chart, just like we saw on Charging Point, we had that spike with Charging Point as we did get the 200-day average to cross above the 50. We could be holding this level going through this week if we can hold over 184, as the FOMC meeting is this Wednesday. Now, if we can't get the 200-day average to cross above the 50 here, then we could have a gap up here from 225, jumping up to this previous sell-off point that we had here at about 312. Looking to see if we can continue on past 312. Looking to see if we can have a breakout here at 361 that we did mention previously as our major breakout point. Again, as you guys can see, we got a rejection just to the upside. We did not have that break over 361 previously here on IDEX. So again, looking to see if we can reclaim 221 and contain this level here at 184 leading into this FOMC meeting on Wednesday. Again, looking for which stocks hold levels very strong leading into this FOMC meeting will be the strong swing plays that we are going to be looking out for. So again, with that said, if you do want to see all of our breakout alerts of the day, go to instabulls.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today. Again, and everybody that has been supporting the channel, all of you Instabulls that have been coming over and supporting the channel, I appreciate every one of you guys. There's always much love to every one of you guys. And if you guys do like this video, it does help with refining, and it does help the channel grow. And I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.